Pisces, hi. So this is going to be a reading for the month of December 2024. And I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Pisces. The overall energy for the reading, the Tower. So something's going on. Here we go again. Not on the surface. Everything looks quite alright here. Something's shaking though. And I don't know where. I can't spot it yet. But let's not forget, this is a reading for water signs. It's not spottable immediately. Starting off the reading, you get the Page of Cups crossed by the Page of Swords. All right, so you're looking, well, is it just you here? No, there's a commitment here. Okay. You're looking good here. It does look like a cautionary kind of an energy, almost like the way you're moving in a direction and whoever is alongside with you and they're moving in the same direction, but it's looking like slow and steady, but with a little bit of cautious for some reason. I don't know why. Okay. In your focus, you get the King of Cups. I mean, I feel like you're trying to focus on yourself a lot at this moment in time. Even if you are part of something that's kind of shared with somebody potentially, but a lot of your focus is on yourself, which, okay, great. In the recent past, the Eight of Pentacles, you've been working on something here together, potentially with this other energy. In your strength, the Five of Pentacles. It's bumping heads. It's like I get a sense of togetherness, and then I see you all to yourself, like separated from all of this. So it's like, are you working on something with someone, or not really? I don't know. We'll see. In the immediate future, the moon, I kind of get that as your energy, where you're stepping into your power. I feel like you kind of already are. There's a lot about you in here, and that's where it's conflicting with the energies of this connection that you're part of, that's playing out at the same time. So I'm like, okay, so where is it at? Where are things at exactly? But I guess we'll see in the clarification part. Supporting this reading, the Two of Wands. There it is. So one of the two, and one of the two meaning it's your energy that runs for yourself only, and it's the energy for the connection. That's the second part of this. So one of those two energies is kind of standing by. It's almost like on a break or something. The energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, the Four of Wands. Are you separated from this connection right now? But there's still stuff happening in the background as far as this connection is concerned. Maybe. Because in your hopes and fears, you're definitely showing up by yourself there. The Nine of Pentacles. That's you and you. And I don't see an issue with any of what's going on here, you know. It's just how the energies are presented. In the potential outcome, the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you're learning some lessons from this experience, and you're showing up there as getting it. Like, oh, okay, this is what I needed to learn out of this. All right, let's clarify. I got chilly. I think you noticed that when the sleeves came down. But I got chilly. It's not as warm in this room at night because, yeah, there's no sun beaming on us. The girl doesn't seem to care. For the Tower, you get the Eight of Wands, the Nine of Cups, the High Priestess. Oh, somebody came out with a lot of truth to a situation. It might cause quite the commotion, but ultimately I feel like it was the best call because somebody's saying this is what I feel that needs to come out, so this is gonna come out. Okay. And I feel like that somebody may be you. You may have said something that you really felt the need you had to put out. And it may have created something. Let's do the Page of Cups. You get the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. And let me do the Page of Swords and then we'll talk about it. For the Page of Swords, you get the Lovers, the King of Pentacles, the Three of Swords. Okay, so these are the two energies that I see here combined, at least from an energetic standpoint. So this could be the connection I'm seeing here for you. Both energies are showing up initially open to this connection. And then something happens at the end of each of you individually. When for example, one shows up as I'm opening up with everything I got and then I get hurt. The other one shows up with I'm opening up with everything I got and then I change my mind. So those two combined make the perfect what do you call it? Confirmation off of one another or something like that. So the one that shows up super open and then they get hurt, it's because they have that limiting belief that opening themselves up is going to hurt them. So they're going to draw in an energy that makes them feel that way. That, okay, now I open up. And now it's your turn to hurt me. Okay, hurt me. Oh, okay, now I'm hurt. It validates my belief, you know? So they're going to draw in that frequency to prove their point, to prove their belief right. The other one, there's a sense of hesitation, almost like not believing in themselves that they can achieve something or stick with something till the end. So both of these have something going on that kind of creates a little bit of a need for one another, but at the same time a sense of separation from one another. All right, let me do the King of Cups in your focus. The Eight of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, the King of Cups. Again. All right. You're super open to something. You are working on something, invested into something, and I see the physical effort you're putting into it as well. There's a whole lot of emotional investment in this as well. What is it? It's something that started over here with this Eight of Pentacles. So let's go over there in the past. The Eight of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Fool. This is something you may have started on your own, and that's where the energies separate from the connection of something, where I see those two energies connected, and then I see you. And you may have started something at some point in time there in the past where there was a lot of hesitation, there was a lot of overthinking in the way, but I feel like you kind of broke through all of that and you actually started putting something together, and right now this is what you're focusing on strictly, or what you're trying to. That's why there's almost like two energies running parallel here that are tied up to you at this time. This, what your focus is on, and at the same time what's playing out in this situation, whether it's physical or just energetical, I don't know. But okay, let me see the Five of Pentacles in your strength, the Seven of Swords, the Empress, the Moon. Yeah, no, you just want this. You just want this side of, I just want to take care of me right now and what I got going on. Because it feels so good. It makes me feel so good that it's not even funny. So I just, you know, like, okay. We'll talk about it later, about the other side of things. And it is good. It's a great energy, this one, that you're stepping into each day more and more by doing this or focusing on whatever this is. That again feels like it's your creation or something. Let's do the Moon, the Emperor, the Queen of Cups, the Four of Wands. You may want just this, and you may actually be able to focus just on this for now, but whatever you're putting to the side, which I feel like it has to do with that connection, is coming back to be addressed somehow. Either you're going towards it to address it, or the energy of that is kind of, tapping you on the shoulder. Hey, what's up? We need to open this up, or kind of look into this, it's a nice return. It's a nice return in the way that it comes back in. It's not brutal. It's not even surprising, because while you say, I need to focus on myself here because this feels good, I'll check with this later, you know that later is going to be here sooner or later, so it's not necessarily surprising that it's coming back and that it's tapping you on the shoulder. Okay. Let's do the Two of Wands in the supportive energies. The Page of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, the Five of Swords. You're postponing it though, even as it taps you on your shoulder. Even if it's not necessarily surprising, you were kind of expecting that at some point in time it's going to happen. You keep on postponing it. You're finding potentially reasons to not face it, not deal with it. Like, I'm busy today. Can we talk next week? Next week comes like, oh man, I gotta go to the ER. This happened and that happened and that happened. It's not even for me, but I gotta go, Stuff that feels like you're postponing it. And it feels like because you got comfortable in this energy of yours, which I gotta admit, it is nice. But at the same time, you gotta deal with that at some point. You can't keep on postponing it, because it showed up quite nice initially. Why not deal with it while it's nice in the way it shows up? Because postponing it, it's probably going to piss off something within that energy, and it's not going to show up so nice the second time around. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. You seem to be postponing it. For the Four of Wands, in the hidden energies, you get the King of Swords, the Temperance card, the Devil. Don't do that. Don't do that. Giving me a sense of, I'll handle it when I have time, okay? When I'm in the mood to do it. Not just because they show up now and they want to, they gotta wait for me. Ego, not a healthy approach here. In all reality, you're actually avoiding dealing with it. And it's more like a reaction to your avoidance rather than them and putting them in their place, Try not to do that. It's almost like you got this little secret that unfortunately I discovered. You're like, yeah, I'll deal with it later when I'm in the mood for it. Not now. Okay. Try not to do that though. Try to be honest about this and deal with it when you feel the time is right, but not when your ego tells you, let's make them wait, No. Let's do the Nine of Pentacles. For your hopes and fears, the Death card, the World card, the Nine of Swords. It's a little scary. It almost feels like this was... like somehow a separation came through within a situation you got going on with someone. And maybe you didn't think you could do it on your own or something like that. And then slowly but surely something happened where you feel like, oh my God, this is better actually, just me by myself. And then this situation comes back and asks for some sort of a resolution. And you're like, yeah, I'll see. But you're postponing it, you're pushing it, this whole dealing with it, because it feels good where you're at. And it's like, it does feel good. It does feel good. And it sucks because, I might want to close this off because it feels so good where I'm at right now. But I don't know. And you're still not decided. Well, are you? You kind of are. You kind of are, but you seem stressed out about it. Putting that into place. Because this energy is definitely coming up with a white flag, with the sense of, hey, can we unwrap this and see if there's anything we can do about this? Almost like hopeful, while you feel, but I feel good where I'm at. So I kind of want to tell you, I want to shut it down, but I can't because I see how hopeful you are. You know, so it kind of shows up a little bit like that. I wouldn't drag this, even if that's what you feel, that's what you truly feel. Okay, I'm better on my own here, and I've realized that I'm doing great here, and I can't commit to this right now because I'm committed to myself, and that feels better for me at this moment in my life. You can be completely honest about that. Dragging it is probably going to make the situation worse. You know, I'll address it later. I'll you know, because it almost feels like you don't want to address it at all and you just want to let it die out. And that's not going to serve you on the long run. Nor whoever's at the other end of this. Okay. Let's do the Page of Pentacles. In the potential outcome, you get the Four of Cups, the Ten of Wands, the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so you're starting to see how difficult it is to just leave this hanging. Because, you know, if you made a choice here, as this reading started, I told you I saw two energies running parallel. The energy of you, and the energy of you within this connection. If you made a choice, I want to stick with just one of these two, I would say just be honest about it. Not nasty honest, just be honest about it so that it's clear for everybody involved. Because this is just dragging on something that might get very, very complicated along the way, and you're starting to feel that over there. At some point in time, you're starting to see it. Oh my God, this feels so hard right now. It feels way more difficult than it did initially. And like I'm in a place of I don't even know what the fuck to do. Whereas right now, as you start to figure out the difference between the two energies and which one you prefer more, you're very clear about it. The more you drag this on, the more you get into this energy of I have no fucking clue what to do about it. So just be honest. Be completely honest. That doesn't mean that you'll never open back up to this again. You know, you may be in a place where, man, this feels good to me right now. Can I have that for right now? And we'll see what happens along the way, because I'm not a future predictor or anything. You can be completely honest about it. Better to be honest now about where things are at than, delaying this. Let's see what the universe has. The King of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Three of Cups. That's the thing, because right now you're kind of showing up as, and I don't know if that's you, I feel like that's the energy that's attached to you. They are showing up very hopeful, very almost convinced that, oh no, we're gonna work on this and we're gonna make it happen, and it's gonna be great and it's gonna be amazing. And I can understand how hard it can be to go in front of this type of an energy and say, I'm not there with you in this plan. You're on your own there. I'm not part of this plan. You think I am, but I'm truly not. It's very difficult, especially if this is someone you have worked with, you have had in your life in that way, potentially, because you may have been in that place of, yeah, let's do this, It can be very, very difficult to cut this off. But believe it or not, it could be way better even for them to know the truth instead of just pursuing something out of what they think, you think, and so on and so forth. It's, I don't know. At the end of the day, you're going to do whatever you think is best. I just see you ultimately realizing how hard it's going to be if you let this kind of drag on for no good reason. Let's do the Shamanic Medicine Oracle. Ooh. Are these two cards? Soul Retrieval. Reclamation. Okay. Soul Retrieval. Your emotions and feelings are running amok, leaving you confused and out of control. You're wary from putting the needs of others before your own. This card suggests there has been a struggle due to lack of self-worth, stress, and distress. Recently, you have felt as though you have lost a part of yourself and have been rather dispirited. Fragments of your beautiful soul are lost every time you give away your personal power to others or are verbally or physically attacked. Remember, the fears, beliefs, and faiths of others have played a big part in creating who you are not. Discernment enables you to separate others' thoughts and actions from your own. Soul retrieval journeys with you to the lower and upper worlds where the fragmented parts of your soul reside. This can only be accessed with the assistance of your power animals and spirit guides, so be sure to call upon them. By bringing the missing parts of your soul back and reconnecting with them, you will once again feel whole and complete. Allow soul retrieval to restore harmony as you reclaim all that you are to step fully into your personal power. Soul retrieval revealed. This ancient shamanic practice is part of a process that can heal original wounds and soul loss. Calling on power animals, allies, and spirit helpers, the shaman journeys to the lower or upper world to retrieve fragmented parts of the soul of the person they are working with. Soul loss can occur due to the loss of a loved one, trauma, an accident, or abuse. Other divinatory meanings. Step into your authenticity. If it doesn't feel right, don't do it. You are seeing the truth in a situation. Open your eyes to what others are really saying. Be gentle with yourself. You are on the mend. Release judgment of yourself and others. Connect with and trust your guides. Soul retrieval speaks. Let's piece back your fragmented soul. To heal, to balance, make you whole. Retreat from feeling guilt or shame. Personal powers yours reclaim. Cool. It does align a lot with, out of the two energies, the one where you're working on yourself there. So maybe that's what you're doing. Reclaiming your power there, which is really, really cool. So that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.